Hi, it's Joe and today I'm going to be watching Marvel's Runaways Season 2, Episode 11, Last Waltz. We're getting so near the end of the season now and things are really building up all over again with all the different aliens, and I think I forgot to mention in my review last week the whole Frank taking over the church, so I am so ready for this episode. Let's go. Is she an alien? Is she an alien?
Leslie. Let it cleanse away.
Just start telling them about how it's just chat away about how fake it all is.
I mean, she's your mom.
Chase is the last person to trust.
Don't drink that! That's probably poison!
Chase. But no, Chase is the last person to expect to have rational thoughts on trusting untrustworthy parents, because that's his entire life, is wanting to believe that his parents will change, and this time his dad will love him, and this time his mum will be there for him, and every time it doesn't happen.
It was my birthday yesterday, so.
No.
What? Oh, Molly, happy birthday! What are you, 15 now? Damn, girl, you're getting old.
Alex, no, it's not like I need a quince or anything.
What?
Of course, yeah.
Quinceañera. But do you really think that he would risk going to our parents?
Well, who else could actually do anything, to be fair?
Yeah.
Hi. Follow live. Welcome.
It's very hard to leave a cult.
Sodium thiopental doesn't force you to tell the truth.
Oh my god.
It makes lying extreme.
His glasses aren't on. Is this Stacey? He's not.
Yes. Cut me some slack.
The ethics of this situation.
Really,
in a few minutes.
This is gonna make for awkward family Christmases.
Hi, hello. Chase.
I can't do that.
Okay, Chase, look at me. It's Dale.
Hey, Dale. I
Hi.
can't do that,
I know.
Dale.
I know.
Hurry up, please, Alex. Molly and Carolina.
And Molly very much.
Oh, I love Gert too. I love Gert so much that I'm afraid to tell her.
Okay.
And Molly,
Yeah?
Molly I'm cool with. Actually, I love Molly. But it's a different kind of love. She's
Shut up,
little.
Chase. Keep talking. The window's gonna close, but keep your voice down.
I think she's seen.
Please.
You guys are in trouble.
Oh god. This is just not going well for anybody.
If David Eller could see you right now, he would be
But he was an idiot.
Dale.
Dale.
Hey, Dale.
Dale.
Dale's back with his beard.
Could someone hurry up and help him, please?
Yeah?
Yep.
Okay. Where have you been sleeping, Chase?
With Gert.
Oh.
Or I. But I'm not sure which one is the animal, if you know what I mean.
I mean, they brought this on themselves. What do they think was going to happen?
Sexually.
Yes, we get it.
Alright,
Thank you.
Weapons are some of my best work.
Was this Victor or was this alien Victor?
Holly's lives in the basement, but Stacy and Dale usually hang out downstairs watching British cooking shows. If we go through one of the back windows, we can take him back.
You gotta be worried.
Oh, I got a headache.
What did you tell them? Please say nothing. You told your parents about your cool bed, the one you guys were naked in.
Oh my god, what did you say?
Well, nothing that wasn't true. I mean, it's literally truth serum.
Speaking of orgasmic, these pancakes look amazing.
No more talking.
Might be to your benefit to speak to me.
Stop talking.
Maybe you could give them the truth serum. Find out all their plans.
One left.
Where's Lace? I don't know, she was right behind me.
Come on.
Old lace. Keep your damn claws off her.
No!
She's taking way too long. Should I?
Does she want to bury the staff or something? Oh, Nico. So your church is done.
Why am I the only one crying? We should all be crying.
Someone give her a
Trying to be
hug.
strong for you.
Or we just haven't wanted to feel anything.
Quinceañera?
Yep.
What? I don't need anything like that.
I kind of love it.
That is really...
Between Chase and Alex?
or me. I've got moves.
I assume Molly.
Music isn't
I love that they're doing this.
Traditionally,
Dancing, maybe, but nothing in public.
so you floss in private?
Coach up phoned me to take ballroom dancing to strengthen the lower body and increase flexibility.
He's a very committed dancer. We should have protein powder nearby in case he gets defeated.
Chase? Would you like to be my charmalan for my quinceañera?
Molly, I'll be honored.
Thanks.
I love them all so much.
Okay, what's a Shambhalan?
Oh god. Please don't interrupt the party.
It's so Molly. I'm basically killing the Shambhalini game.
Wondering if we chose the right color. I have a feeling that the girl's gonna say pink is a signifier of hegemonic femininity.
Yeah, but then Molly would say she's reclaiming pink and making it her own. Trust me. Dale and Stacy, they were actually really nice to us.
They drugged you.
They had you locked in their basement. Why are you so busy trying to defend them?
No, I'm not. Just
He just wants to believe in their parents.
sometimes we forget that our parents still love us, that's all.
He's definitely the one that an emotional appeal could get through
Funny way of
to.
showing it.
Yours in particular,
After what Tina
Chase.
said, I'm starting to wonder. I'm gonna go change.
Chase's parents used to hurt him before. He's used to forgiving them and trying to love them and hoping they love him.
Molly, don't listen to these girls. They're like drug dealers. Repeat after me. I cannot be improved upon. Hey, say it loud. I cannot be improved upon. I cannot be improved
I feel like this is going to be the one nice, perfect night and then everything's going to go wrong. Don't pick it up. Because he's the one that's vulnerable to this.
It's me, son.
Why is he on his own? Manipulation.
Really sick.
Oh, it's making me mad. Don't believe him. I'm so angry. It's not true. He's not sick. Because he didn't go to the doctor's appointment.
She's gonna be your sister now. And I remember thinking, finally, because I had always wanted either a sister or a puppy ever since I realized the only thing Barbie really... You turned out to be so much better than a puppy. I didn't just get a sister. I got a hero.
Oh.
Someone, and I think I speak for all of us when I say, Molly, thank you so much for being you.
I love you, Moles. Bert's right. We are family.
Oh,
And yet,
this is
no
beautiful.
one can replace your mom and dad. They would be very proud of the person you are today. So, I would like to dedicate this dance to them.
This is really lovely. I'm just going to focus on the happy and forget that I feel like everything's going to go wrong in the next couple of episodes. I love them so much, all of them. He's doing it in public. Oh, Chase. Oh, I don't like him walking away. I'm stressed. I love all of them. I love them all together. And
We need to put the Deinonychus down.
no,
She's violent. She's dangerous. After today,
not
she's
with
really
Gert.
out of control.
We've got to notice that she's being very different. Is he packing to leave?
You were so great tonight. Thank you. I've never seen Molly so happy.
I'm glad.
He's leaving. Because he believes his dad is dying. He's not leaving you.
Oh, you're a coward.
No reason not.
You were always gonna leave, weren't you? Forget it, Chase.
Oh, this hurts.
One day where I have to have everything bad happening.
Whoa, what's going on? How are these in my bed?
Chase is leaving.
What? Where are you going?
He thinks
Going
his
home.
dad is
Leaving
dying.
us. Wait, you're leaving? Jeez, come on, you can't do this.
Dude, come on, man, don't leave.
This is horrible.
You guys taught me that I don't have to just go along with the groove. And you know what?
Do any of them know the full extent of his family situation and how messed up his head is with regard to it? Oh, Kurt and Molly. I don't feel good about this. He was always the one that was most vulnerable to his parents.
Welcome home, son.
Is that Victor or is that an alien? It's an alien, isn't it? Which, like I said, Chase is probably safer with the alien. Oh, well, that was a really, really, really awful ending. I mean, I understand, like, everything. So, and the focus on, I mean, what happened that episode? Like, a lot happened that episode. This was the same episode that began with Gert and Chase with her parents, wasn't it? Like, so much happens in each episode. So yeah, I feel like it's becoming really obvious, the people that aren't acting themselves. Now, in some ways, Victor is acting the way Janet has always wanted him to act. He's listening to her, he's being loving and attentive, and that's what she's always wanted him to do, and it's very out of character, but I suppose maybe like he had good days before where he would act like this, and then Tina has not spent much time with Robert and they were quite separate anyway, so I don't know how long he's going to notice because she's just very clearly not acting like herself. And then Stacey, I think Dale has noticed, but hopefully he'll start to tweak that there's something actually wrong there and it's not just Stacey suddenly having a personality change. But yeah, that is, I'm still very stressed, and there's only 2 episodes left, right? And the whole thing with Molly's 15th birthday celebration was really beautiful that they were able to do that for her, and I kind of wish Chase could have at least waited till the morning to leave, but I suppose when your dad says he's dying, you don't know how much time you're going to have, and that was a complete fabrication as well, wasn't it? But anyway, the party was beautiful, and I hope it wasn't completely ruined for Molly by how the night ended, but she had a really beautiful time, and sort of everything was good for that brief moment, and I tried to just leave myself in it, but they didn't even let us because Chase left immediately afterwards. Okay, so I don't think Chase should have left, but I completely understand why he did. All season I've been worrying that one of the kids was going to go back to their parents, that one of the kids was going to do something, because it's so hard when it's your parents, you know, when this person that you spent all of your life being sure of, or just loving and wanting them to love you, and in Chase's case that's all he's ever done, is he has the most reason out of all of the kids to hate his parents, but he has been the one since last season that the minute he got shown the least bit of love by his dad, it was all forgiven and he just wanted that relationship. And I think that is part of the reason why he's gone home, is because he's always been the one that is used to that thought process of, God, I hate my parents, they're the worst, oh my God, they love me, I'm going to go back, I forgive them. So I think he's very vulnerable to them in that sense, and it doesn't necessarily mean he made the right choice. I don't think it was as simple as being a coward. I think the fact that his dad said to him he was dying or seriously ill on the phone, that is something that, you know, you sort of think, oh, if I say, oh, screw you, Dad, you'll never get that chance again, you'll always regret not seeing him. So I can see why he left, and I'm just very interested if the other kids know the full extent of the abuse that Chase had throughout his entire life, because they don't, all the parents know and have never done anything about it, but the kids never mention it, and Chase obviously never mentions it. So I think that is a real reason as to why he left, and so I'm not like blaming him, I'm not angry at him, I wish he hadn't, but I think in that situation, I mean, if your dad says he's dying, and you're just living in some abandoned house with, there's no plan anymore. I mean, I know Alex wants to get their parents sent to the police, but I mean, their parents are so well connected, I don't know how likely that is, but I don't know. So it's all a huge mess. I don't feel like it's necessarily forever. I think Chase could still rejoin the group, or they could all end up going home for a while. I don't think it means it's the end for Gert and Chase's relationship necessarily, because I love them so much. But I think there's a lot of stuff to be worked out here, and maybe Chase will be the person to figure out that Victor isn't Victor. But yeah, so that's my main thing, as I know I've said a couple of times now, but just do the kids fully understand where Chase's head is at, because it's in a very different place to the rest of them. Like I said, he's so conditioned to the abuse cycle that he is just walking back into it, really. We've just got to hope that aliens are less abusive of the children than crazy scientist men. But yeah, that was really hard, and just for Gert, you know, she's finally letting her walls down and trusting him and trying to be open with him, and then he left. And again, like, I don't blame him for leaving, but I get why she does. I get why she can't understand. And again, something else where I think, does she understand the full extent of his background and where he's coming from? And Molly, oh Molly, the most perfect evening, and then, oh, maybe it would have been better if he did just not say goodbye to Molly. If he had to leave this night, then maybe it would have been better if he just snuck out, but at least she had a beautiful night. And Carolina has met with the alien woman, or I mean, I think it could be a male alien just inhabiting women. and I feel like I'm worried about her as well being drawn towards the aliens, because, you know, we've seen how desperate she was to have a connection with Jonah, and how she was almost forgiving him for everything he'd done in her desperation to have a connection with him, which again, similarly to kind of Chase's headspace, I get Carolina's headspace. I don't necessarily think she's making all the right choices, but I understand why she's making the choices she is, and I'm very stressed for these kids. The 6 of them and Odd Lace I love so much. I love all of them together and their little family that they created, and it's really hard to watch that kind of get torn up this episode. And there's 2 episodes left. I'm pretty sure the season finale is called Split Up or something, so that's going to be lovely. So yeah, that was really hard to watch. See you next week. Thank you for watching.